Jamie Spears is the conservatorship of Britney's estate, along with Bessemer Trust, a company that specializes in handling conservatorships of the estate. And the conservator of the person for Britney is Jody Montgomery.
The beautiful models today and all of you for coming. This is something I've been working on for 2.5 years. I'm really passionate about this, and I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I have. Thank you so much for coming.
Britney decided on him at one point because she couldn't handle her financial affairs, and she didn't want to go solely through a professional trustee, which is Bessemer. So he could make decisions on how she spent her money and, in theory, protect her from people who were trying to take her money or convince her to do things that she didn't want to do financially. So he was picked as the closest person to her, and often people will pick a family member to be the conservator of their estate.
Basically, I look back now and I see how I used to travel around the world and do a tour, and I'm like, oh my God, I must have been out of my mind. That was really crazy. But to be able to have one place in one city, it's just, one show. It's amazing.
Today, she's basically asking that Jamie step down from his position as co-conservator of the estate and leave Bessemer Trust in charge of her finances. And they're perfectly capable of handling that. They're a large international company that can handle the conservatorship of her estate. So she's basically has differences of opinion with her father, feels like he's not doing her job. It believes that he is not being responsible to her and has made a decision to terminate him. And nothing's really going to change. Bessemer will now handle it, and they're a professional trustee.
You better work, bitch. You better work, bitch. You better work, bitch. You better work, bitch.
She could make a request to the court and show that she's responsible for that. And it's curious that she's agreeing to keep Jody Montgomery as the conservatorship of the person. Most of us don't have conservatorships of our person. We make our own decisions. So she must not feel that she's totally stable, in my opinion. I remember, I think it was Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys who had this kind of situation, and there was a fight in court. He had somebody with him 24 hours a day by the name of Lundy, I believe, and that was in the news quite a bit. And at one point, he wanted to get rid of him. His wife wanted to get rid of this conservator of his person. So it has happened before. It's not common, obviously. We know about it, but it's quite unusual.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, conservatorship has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, the conservatorship has got to go.